London Sinfonietta in Town is our in-depth programme in the London Borough of Enfield, and this week we're at St Ignatius College. We've brought the whole ensemble into the school to rehearse. We've opened up these rehearsals to the community and students. We've been delivering marketing workshops and composition workshops, work experience, pop-up performances, and this Thursday, a group of students and teachers will join us at our concert on the Southbank Centre. GCSE music students are taking part in composition workshops with Paul Griffiths and Lucy Armstrong leading. They're co-creating new work based on the idea of protest songs.
The professional musicians were amazing and they've helped us develop a lot of our skills, and just playing with them is an honour. Composition was not particularly my strength. I struggled a lot with it, but now I feel like it's a way to express my ideas through music. Favourite moment? Everything. Everyone was amazing.
It's brought me into a new love for music, and I used to just think it was something to calm me down, but it's also bringing me a variety of new feelings that I haven't even felt before. Miss invited me to do a solo. Normally I'm not the kind of guy to do this, but first time.
It was amazing because seeing the different genres come in and being able to work with such experts in their field and learning new music and being able to create music with them was such an enjoyable experience. Composition wasn't one of my strong suits because I mainly thought that you have to be really, confident to be able to do it. But from this project, I've learned that you can really start from nothing and build off of what you know to create so much more. They taught us how to combine different genres. Some of my classmates play jazz, others play classical, and they taught that you can really combine them together to create more music.
Before, I thought composition was extremely hard, but now it's kind of simple. Hearing one of the other groups' composition and just made me think, wow, they're amazing.
The London Sinfonietta marketing team have been working with media studies students to create various things such as flyers and campaigns for concerts. An ensemble of 19 players have been rehearsing in the school this week, conducted by Bimbayi Kazaboni. Amongst other pieces, they're premiering Dai Fujikura's shamisen concerto, played by soloist Hidejiro Honjo. We've opened up the rehearsals to students where they could ask questions and see how a professional ensemble rehearses.
We watched a rehearsal of them practicing for tomorrow's concert. I found it very beautiful.
We were listening to the shamisen concerto and it sounded amazing in my opinion.
I was watching the fusion of the shamisen and Western instruments. It was very interesting and I loved how it actually fitted together perfectly. And seeing the shamisen for the first time, and it's different to when you're listening to it on YouTube or something. I liked when he was answering my questions, and it was interesting to see how they rehearse as well, because it's not something that you see every day.
I wish I had that when I was young, and but we sort of never know how do people put together to perform in a concert. Do they get it right from beginning to end, or is it right or wrong, or there's a discussion? I hope it was a very not just educational, but it was nice for them to see behind the scene.
The community also got to see this, alongside having a talk with Hidejiro Honjo about the shamisen and this piece.
三味線は1558年に日本に来ました。
Shamisen came to Japan in 1558. for tonight is how the composer Dai made this music in a way that shamisen can lead the other instruments, but also sometimes orchestra is leading shamisen.
Quick question, is it very difficult to learn?
Yeah.
Finally, we're really excited to conclude this week by welcoming staff and students to the Southbank Centre for our concert Fireworks.
The shamisen concerto, it was extremely good. Like the player was very good at shifting, and he just made it seem very lyrical and very smooth.
Well, it was honestly amazing. It was one of a kind to hear. Normally everyone's used to classical music, it all being the same, but this was very different. The shamisen was very virtuosic, and he was honestly really experienced, and it showed.
As soon as the young people arrived at the concert hall, I had this feeling of excitement. It was just so great to have been in their environment and then bring them into ours, and it suddenly felt like a coming together and that we were a community somehow between the LS Ensemble and the young people at the school. They were also enthusiastic, and all of the young people were really inquisitive about new music, which was just so lovely to see after that time we spent with them in the school.